Good morning and welcome to this meeting of the Logan County Commissioners. Today is December 6th, 2021. It's 9 o'clock in the morning and I'd like to call this meeting to order. Please rise for the flag salute.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you all for attending. Move on to item 3. We don't have any requests to speak that I know of.
No more file.
All right. Item 4, consideration and possible action on the minutes of November 30th, 2021.
I'll move to approve the minutes.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second to approve the minutes. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously. That's them. Item 5, meeting with Logan County Conservation District regarding update to the log jam in southern Logan County. Probably insurance. Thank you, ma'am.
Good morning. For our last meeting, you had a few questions, and Harvey, you had quoted statute 27A, section 3-3404, and title 19, and House Bill 2900, section 89. So I had sent those documents to the Oklahoma Conservation Commission's General Counsel, and she reviewed them and then talked to Lo Bartow. So she's here. Her name is Janet Stewart, General Counsel for the Commission, and she's here to talk to you about that conversation with Lo Bartow and any other questions you may have. Okay?
Thank you, ma'am.
Well, I guess the question that I had was whether or not that was going to be some kind of problem if the county wanted to partner up with the Conservation District and the Oklahoma Conservation Commission in addressing the problem in Logan County with the log jam. Everything that I've looked at, I didn't see that there was any conflict in regards to that. After talking to Bartow and reviewing it, I don't know of any. I know that we have partnered with counties on maybe not log jams, but lots of other issues throughout the years. I've never had a problem. There's interagency, intergovernmental contracts, provisions. There's lots of things that allow it. Now, if you don't want to, that's fine. That is definitely an option that the county may not want to participate. I do know that we're estimating, we don't have the exact numbers, we won't have those yet, that it's going to run around $200,000 to $300,000 to fix that area in the log jam. So that's kind of what we're anticipating having to put into it. And so anyway, we're going to move forward one way or the other. We would love to have the county partner with us.
So my question was, how can the county spend M&O or general fund dollars on private property when it's not benefiting Logan County?
It is benefiting Logan County in that you're fixing a problem that can cause problems further down. That's where the problem is, and it's got to be fixed, and it's in Logan County. And there are some slight provisions in the law, I didn't write those down, unfortunately, when I was talking to Bartow, that allows the county to be able to go in and fix problems on private property where it's impacting the county at large in a large way. So you do have the ability to do that. Number 2, you all aren't actually the ones that are going to be going out to private property and doing anything. We're the ones that are going to be going out through agreements with the landowners and going out and correcting the problem. So all you would really be doing is help partnering by providing just a little bit of funding to what we're doing out there. So that's kind of the rundown on it. And I know that it's totally up to you as to what you all want to do and go forward from there. But we hope you would partner with us. We like to partner with counties, and we like to be able to say we did this with Logan County and we fixed this problem and we move forward. So
This bridge, Martin, is that a Logan County bridge or Oklahoma County bridge?
Well, it's on Waterloo Road, so it's sort of a shared bridge. However, on the ODOT bridge list, it's assigned to Oklahoma County.
that's really pretty much the rundown.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I'll leave that to you, gentlemen.
Okay.
all right,
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So any further discussion on item 5?
I mean, I would just like to have a letter from Lowell, you know, giving us.
Yeah, that's what, I mean, I appreciate what this young lady said, Miss Esquire, whatever.
Yeah, you just call me Janet.
Janet, you know, and, you know, when two attorneys talk to each other, when one of them is our attorney and he's not here, and
No, and I totally understand that,
yeah.
yeah.
And because he's written us a nice long, about 3-page document on this issue and what can be done and what we shouldn't do and what we might be able to do, right? And so we probably need to get a little more gravity into what we might be able to do. And then the other part of it is we don't gather as much general fund money as other counties, especially the one to our south that's partnering, that's, you know,
We understand that. We
able
don't
to
usually
fund.
have money to do log jams.
Right.
So we're having to take money
Well-
from other accounts that we have at the state and try to figure out how we can come in and address this
And
problem.
along those lines, where do we draw the line after this, right? Because I'll tell you, about a quarter of a mile upstream from there, there's another big log jam, right? And it's, you know, do we go up and do we do that one next? What's the priority in the county? What's the priority in the state? Once you open that door, right?
Well, yeah, and that's, I think she tried to address it a while ago when you had some concerns with doing these projects on private land, and she addressed it a little bit because you guys aren't going on the private land.
No.
Conservation
I'm talking, we're talking about spending money now.
Yeah.
Whether, I don't care who goes on, who
Yes.
fixes it. But if we're expected to, you know, participate financially as a county, that's where we have some issues. Because we just don't have the funds. to
Right,
do
and
it.
we don't have the funds to do log jams on all 77 counties
Right.
across the state of Oklahoma.
Right.
So, you know, we come in when there's areas that there seem to be problems, they ask us to come in, we try to adjust the funding, but we're not an agency that gets lots of funding and tons of extra money. So, you know, I agree, it's not something that we want to get into where we're going to every county and trying to fix log jams either. That's not a priority for us either. We're spend a lot more of our money trying to deal with rehab of flood control structures and dams and those kinds of things.
We've got
so.
several in our county that y'all are helping us with. We appreciate that. Anything else, gentlemen?
No, not for me.
Okay. Thank you all for coming.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. All right. Move on to item 6, meeting with all right, Mr. Gupta. Fiber or Centranet fiber to discuss roof broadband.
Sorry, are we on 3?
I'll get one.
My name is Sachin Gupta. I am with Centranet Fiber. We are a subsidiary of Central Rural Electric Cooperative. Our mission is to provide high-speed broadband internet to North Central Oklahomans. The reason why I'm here today is to make a proposal to Logan County to bring high-speed internet up to a gigabit speed to rural Logan County. So this does not include the cities, this includes most of the rural population of Logan County. So if you look at the map that is in your packets, you can see that what we have marked out is about 12,000 residents of Logan County, approximately 5,200 households that we are proposing to bring high-speed internet to. The way we are proposing we would bring high-speed internet to these people is by entering into a public-private partnership. Logan County has a little over $9 million allocated to them through the American Rescue Plan Act, which passed in March. It is my belief that Logan County has not requested that money from the Treasury yet. What we are recommending is that you request that money from the Treasury. The total project cost would be approximately $28 million. Centranet would match the $9 million that you would get from the Treasury and then we would request another $10 million from the state of Oklahoma, who have $1.87 billion allocated through the ARPA Act, that they are currently accepting project requests for on their oklahoma.gov portal. So essentially, between the three entities, Logan County, CentraNet, and the state of Oklahoma, there will be enough funds available to be able to cover all of the 12,000 or so residents within rural Logan County to bring high-speed internet to.
I noticed on your map, you got some over in the Crescent area, Mark. We already got it.
You already have high-speed internet, fiber optic up to a gigabit speed. The areas that have it, I mean, we don't have to overbuild over there. We'll just revise our project plans.
I think Orlando has it. A lot of this stuff on the map, I think already has fiber optic to their house.
Do you know which company is providing it to them?
Pioneer.
Pioneer. Pioneer is building some of its network, but they are not everywhere in Logan County. CentraNet would essentially build throughout rural Logan County. And our plans are very, very affordable. Our 100 megabit symmetry plan, so download and upload is 100 Mbps, is $55 a month, and our gigabit plan is $85 a month, which is 1,000 Mbps, upload and download.
So I have a question.
Yes.
Is this proposal for infrastructure that other companies would be able to use, or are you suggesting that you would be the only sole provider of this product in the county?
We're not saying we'll be the only sole provider of the product. What we are saying is when we build the infrastructure belongs to us.
But contracts could be made with other
So
providers.
we can put up dark fiber on the on this and get with other people who want to contract with us and provide service if they need to. So essentially, we put up fiber, or CREC would put up fiber, and then CentraNet would provide a service on those fibers. But then we'll also have dark fiber available. So say OneNet, which provides service to educational institutes and counties and law enforcement offices and so on and so forth. They want to use our fiber to be able to provide service. They can contract with us and then provide service on the dark fiber.
Good.
Essentially, it's a win-win-win.
I don't have anything.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, on to item 7. Receive monthly report from Stephen Haggard, Emergency Management Director.
Really, the only thing I got for the month of November was on the day before Thanksgiving, we wrapped up the October ice storm for District 1 and 2. We validated everything from October to July 31st. The last day for the pickup will be December 20th. And then we'll validate everything after that from August to December for the rest of Districts 1 and 2.
Thank you very much for that, too.
You're welcome.
Yeah, we got that in just a little bit quicker than last time.
Yeah, just a
Few months.
So that was my big project, working with them, trying to validate everything for the month of November. Yeah. That's all I got.
Any feedback from your little presentation with the city of Guthrie on?
Oh yeah, we did
storm
the
sirens?
feedback. Yeah, it went good, I think, from the feedback. Invited people out to see the new building, and
Right,
yeah, a couple of them have showed up, so
okay,
yeah,
good.
yeah.
All right, thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Anything else, gentlemen?
That's it for me.
Okay. So, item 8, open sealed bids for 6-month services and products, and consideration of possible action on awarding said bids.
All right, bid 2022-11 is for cold patch asphalt product.
Sir.
We get a staple.
We received 3 bids, Logan County Asphalt, 1 unidentified, and asphalt producers.
Unidentified.
They didn't fill out the return address, so I don't have a name on there.
Okay. Pass that down, please. Pass that down, please. And this is for what?
Coal patch.
Coal patch.
We can never be sure.
I get it. Okay. Make sure. Okay, I got Logan County Asphalt, $106.60 a ton. 50-pound bags are $10.50 each. Delivered to districts 1, 2, and 3, $113 a ton, with a minimum of 25 tons, or $13 a 50-pound bag, minimum of 50 bags, and that's to each of the districts. All 3 districts, same price.
I got asphalt products and the only thing they bid on was picked up. It's $102.50.
I've got TNC asphalt materials. It looks like the only thing they did was picked up, but it was all bagged. $10.50 for each district. And
Is that delivered?
that's delivered, and $9.50 for picked up.
Picked up. I've got, again, Logan County Asphalt's pretty close to us. I think the $10.50 a bag is probably there. $106 a ton is pretty high for asphalt, but it is coal patch, so it's, I'm gonna say, District 1 wants to go with Logan County Asphalt.
District 3 as well.
District 2 as well.
Oh, these get stapled to the envelopes.
Yeah, but I'll take care of it.
Okay. Just gonna,
Our next bid is 2022-12 for rock and rock hauled in. We have 4 bids, Delisi, Stewart Stone, Quapaw, and Brown Transportation.
this is for them to haul rock to us.
It's both. This is us picking up and then them hauling it.
Okay.
I would prefer it on a spreadsheet myself.
Yep.
Same.
We can table them to the 15th.
So it did have to be open to me.
They did have to be
Did
open.
have to be read.
Just because maybe that there's like 2 different items there.
Yeah.
You might just double check. Brown Transportation usually only bids the delivery. The others don't, so. But it could have changed.
Is that the snake?
Who all did we get them from?
Brown Transportation, Delisi, Quapaw, and Stewart Stone.
Yeah, let's see. Brown. Out of Davis, Oklahoma per ton. They've gone up a little bit. So we normally look at 1.5 crushed to run,
Yeah.
right? So yeah, per ton, delivered $27 a ton.
That's from Brown.
Yes. That was District 1 and District 2. 1.5 is $28. And District 3, 1.5 is $27.50. They like you more.
I'm a good getter.
Well, I heard that somewhere.
They can get here from the sheriff.
Anyway,
We'll table for spreadsheets.
That's what I like.
thank you, ma'am. All right, bridge boards. This is our favorite.
And bid 2022-13, Leo Hicks, only bidder.
You want, we'll put that on a spreadsheet.
I'll put it on the dartboard.
Okay, 16 footers, $112 each, 18 foot, $126.90, 20 foot, $141 each, 22 foot, $165 each. Delivered, 16 foot, $122.40, 18 foot, $137.70, 20 foot, $153 each, 22 foot, $178.20.
Did you specify the quantity for delivery?
Normally, we want you to buy a truckload.
Truckload, but
And if not, I want to order a board delivered.
I get a half one.
an 8 footer.
Well, it seems like he's only bidder. I'll move with approve.
I'll second.
Yes.
Have a motion and a second on the bridge boards. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Asphalt products, dash 14. What's the next one?
We have 3 bids, Haskell Lemon, Atlas, and TJ Campbell.
Thanks, sir.
It's loaded, watch out.
So am I. Just thought I'd fill in for Mike, he's not here anymore. See, that's funny, isn't it? Kind of. Okay.
Haskell Lemon is virgin hot mix type A, picked up 55.65. Type B is 62. Type C is 63.30. Recycled. Type A 44. Type B 51.60. Type C 52.80. Want to get into all the zones and
Sure. Don't have to. I'm really confused on that Atlas here because their delivered price is less than the picked up price.
I would recommend you go with delivered.
Oh, never mind, that's crushed asphalt.
I would prefer it on a spreadsheet.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's why it's hard to tell what's going on here. Ah, I see. We get apples to apples here. It's not cheaper. But, yeah, I've got Atlas here, Virgin Type A 5544, Type B 6016, Type C 6112, Recycled 4711, Type B 5318, and Type C $56.
I've got TJ Campbell, asphalt picked up, type A 5385, type B 5805, type C 5925, crushed asphalt at 2495. Got recycled asphalt, type A 4575, type B 5165, and type C 5295.
So we'll put this on the spreadsheet. All of them, because there's
Yes.
a lot of
All the
different
delivered,
things.
yeah.
Ma'am. So, 2022-15 asphalt laid in place.
3 bids, Haskell Lemon, Atlas, and TJ Campbell.
I could take up my letter opening, but it would scare people.
Chairman, I'd just prefer to have this on a spreadsheet as well. Seems how we gotta go through all the zones.
Yeah, it's kind of one of them deals.
I agree.
Wow.
But if you wanna read off a couple, I mean, I'm good with that too.
It's kind of,
I mean, District 1, Logan Place, Zone 1, Type B, 8541.
This is going to be from Atlas Paving, District 1, Zone 1, Type A 8505.
What about Type B?
Type B is 9130.
is that delivered?
That is
That's laid in
laid in place.
Delivered, laid in place, wow. So TJ Campbell, District 1, Zone 1, Type B, laid in place, $132.50.
Wow.
Exactly. Exactly.
I'd like to take one and put it on a spreadsheet.
Yes.
Yeah, that one's a complicated bid.
Road base repairs is next, item 16. One of the things that I've noticed, I had Atlas do a road base repair estimate for me. And I got 2 miles of road base repair estimated to around $75,000-$80,000 versus on the 6-month contract to have the contractor that we've got right now selected was going to be closer to $135,000.
You know, sometimes I think we're better off getting quotes on projects.
That's what the guy at Atlas said, because they know exactly what the cost is gonna be. When they do this laid in place, the 6-month contract, they don't know how much they're gonna get. They don't know how much the asphalt's gonna cost 3 months in the future and that sort of thing. Anyway,
Road base repair, Haskell Lemon, Atlas Paving, TJ Campbell.
But if you remember, when we first started this on the base repair, we were having problems finding anybody to do it for us at all. But now we've got 3 companies bidding on it. So, I don't know what that means. Other than they're becoming more competitive now on doing it. Whew. Well. Who'd you get a no bid from?
Well, they filled it out, but on that front.
Front page says no bid, but yet they've offered prices.
Haskell, Lemon, Marvin, just for numbers. District 1, Zone 1, 50 to 200 ton. Type A is $140.90.
TJ Campbell's $195, same bid.
And Atlas is District 1, Zone 1, not more than 10% recycled, type A.
50 to 200 tons.
Yeah, $285 per ton.
I mean, Haskell, Lemon, I like to have it on spreadsheet, but they was cheapest on that.
So I have rock and rock hauled, asphalt products, asphalt laid in place, and road base repairs being tabled to the 15th.
We did select Bridgeport's.
You did.
And cold patch.
And cold patch.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Cold patch. Okay. So, any further discussion on the 6-month bids? All right, let's move on to item 9. Consideration of possible action on quotes for repair or replacement of roof on election board building. Steve, you helped out with getting quotes for that? Thank you very much for the help there.
Oh, yeah, no problem. So, while we were remodeling the building and everything in the last time, we got any amount of rain, which was November the 3rd. We have a lot of water leaks on our drop ceiling over there. So I let Commissioner Goodman and Troy know about the building and solicited bids on the roof. I did contact 3 companies, Evans, Salazar, and Maupin. Maupin came out Friday. They were supposed to email it. I called the guy this morning. He said he was going to do it, but I haven't got anything yet on that. Some of the differences on them was between the 2 that are there was Salazar said that we would have to find our own company to pull all the HVAC units off the roof and have them all restalled and everything. Evans said that they will take care of that.
That's kind of a no-brainer.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
How come there's 2 different prices on them?
So Evans bidded for doing 2 different jobs on the roof. I don't know what the difference was.
The difference is the 1.5 inch poly on the insulation for the one that is 66 forward. The other one does not have the 1.5 inch poly insulation on it.
It's 60 mil, right?
So both companies that looked at it, that went up there with Walter, the maintenance guy for the county, went up there too. The roof's never actually been, I guess, replaced. It's just been patched over the years and everything, they said. And so everything, I guess there's cracks and holes up there on the roof, and that's where all the water's coming in and staining the drop ceilings. They said that from everything that's been patched, it's drying out and cracking again, and that's just a temporary Band-Aid, to hold it over until it dries out again and starts leaking again. So.
Yeah, one of them uses flute filler insulation, the other one uses OSB also.
What does that mean?
The other one's an insulated panel, the other one's just a piece of 7/16 plywood.
And then, like I said, mopping, they were supposed to do one too, but I haven't got that yet, so.
So, the Salazar bid, and explain to me what's the difference, Cody, you might know. You sound like you know a little bit here.
So, I.
3-inch polystyrene board,
The polystyrene is basically the insulated, it's insulated
but
panel.
this is 1.5 inches. So that's a huge difference in insulation on these two bids.
It is a big difference.
And the Salazar bid is 10 grand cheaper for double the insulation.
And, well, the reason why is Evans is also doing all the HVAC work, having to remove.
We
all
would
the
have to
systems.
probably
We
spend another
could probably 12
10 or 12 or
Okay.
whatever to remove all the AC units too, so. That's-
Well, do we wanna do no action and wait till we get this other quote?
I think we need 3, don't we?
I think that would be the better.
So whenever I get Moppins, I can just email it to you and you can add it to their file.
We can table this to the 15th.
Okay.
Okay.
As long as we don't get a toad strangler between now and then.
Right. Yeah.
So we're already starting to spot up the new ceiling tiles in some
Yeah,
areas.
and the new conference room that we have over there.
Right.
That's a brand new drop ceiling and it's already stained from the rain and moisture coming through the cracks and holes.
Although I did go back and talk to the election board, they don't have any leaks back there yet, so.
Oh, well, that's good. That's good.
All right, so we're gonna table this till the 15th. All right. Item 10, consideration of possible action on designating a representative to the Central Oklahoma Workforce Board. I believe Commissioner Pearson was assigned to do that back, and then last year, I don't think we thought that and reassigned anybody else from our board to represent the county on that.
It's kind of a District 2 thing, ain't it?
I would think so.
I'll move with Cody Ellis.
I will second that.
I'll accept.
All right, I got a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right, thank you, Cody. Item 11, consideration and possible action on resolution accepting a $100 donation from Merritt Roberts to the Sheriff's Office for office Christmas dinner.
I'll move with her.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion?
Is it donuts or?
No,
No.
that'd be 200 with donuts.
Say $100 we beat Sheriff's
No.
Department on donuts.
No, sir.
But I do appreciate them doing that, that's nice of them.
Yeah.
Yes, it is, very much so. All right, any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Item 12. Consideration and possible action on accepting donation of a 2011 Chevrolet Tahoe, VIN ending in 209629, from Edmond Police Department to the Sheriff's Office.
I'll move we accept.
I'll second.
Have a motion and a second to accept the donation of the Tahoe. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
I think everybody voted. Motion passes. What we're not going to do is have little push buttons here with little lights. Just- Item 13, consideration of possible action on resolution establishing 2021 safety awards.
So this is under the statute, a maximum of 250 for those that have been here prior to January 21. It's been prorated as in the same manner as years past, based on the month on a higher date for those in 2021. The list behind is all the employees and what they qualify for.
We budgeted for that.
We have, and the budget has certified and been completed. That's what allowed us to move forward with this. It would be issued December 15th.
I move we approve the safety awards after everybody gets to look at those. I'll entertain the second.
This is what we normally done in the past, is that right?
Yes, and it's capped by statute.
Right, yeah. I'll second Marvin's motion.
I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion?
This might put out there it's not for the elected officials, just employees. only.
Correct.
Right.
That's all I got, Marvin.
All right. I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously. And for most of the employees, the top end is capped at $250. That'll be a nice safety award for them.
Chairman, we have no items for 14 and 15.
Item 16, consideration of possible action on consent agenda.
I don't have any regular transfers. I do have transfers from the previous fiscal year.
Oops, excise board. Here? I scribbled where you signed, so it's all right.
I'm probably to the left or right of that one.
It wasn't very big.
Until maybe January.
District 3 sales tax. Is this how you squirrel funds away?
No, that is money in last fiscal year that the POs that were held against have cleared, so the balance can be moved to this fiscal year.
I see.
Cash funds. The squirreling paid off. We got quite a little.
Squirreling away.
The budget was pretty good.
It was better than in years past, yes. That short one almost fooled me there. Are we going to have that discussion about victims advocate offices at our next meeting?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
Need filled in.
I can do that.
The sheriff and I had discussed something.
Those-
We just need to make it official.
Yeah, those back.
These?
Yeah, you know, those are,
I don't need to see this, so I'm
well, no,
looking-
you
I'm
can
looking at
see it, that's fine, you're just not signing it, that's,
anything that she doesn't want me to look at, I'm looking at.
you can look at it all day long.
I know,
Just-
I just,
There's two things that don't cash fund that are on there while I worry resale, that's why I have to keep them in there so I don't forget them. And then blankets, we have just the one.
wow. Bill? That's true. Bug spraying around the health department?
And that blanket will conclude consent agenda.
I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda items.
I will second.
Have a motion and a second to approve consent. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes unanimously. Item 17, comments, questions, announcements by the Board of Commissioners or other county officers and/or department heads. Stephen,
I got nothing.
got nothing? Sure.
I'll come up here to the podium so Chris don't have to stand.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
We've recently been in talks with the Victims Advocate group in Stillwater called Wings of Hope. They've recently got a grant to support our area for victims advocacy. We've had a couple meetings with them. They were looking at possibly a place that they could call home for about 3 days a week. I showed them some stuff over at the new building that we've renovated. There's an office that would work perfect for them. They're a 501c3. There'll be no expenses to the county. We already have internet and phones and stuff like that there. And if this needs to be an agenda item, I'll be happy to get with Troy and put it on the agenda. But my goal at some point in the future is to have a victim center there. So when we do have victims that come in for domestic abuse, sexual assault, stuff like that, we've got kind of a one-stop shop to get them all the resources that we need. If the board approves of it, it'd be a great partnership for us in Wings of Hope and to ensure that our victims in the county are taken care of. So if it needs to be an agenda item at some point in time.
Actually, I think there probably needs to be a written agreement. We need Lowell
Okay.
to draw an agreement. I think that they're also going to need to provide workman's comp and property liability coverage.
Okay.
That'll be part of that agreement, but I do think Lowell will need to write us an agreement.
All right. We'll get that done. We'll present it to the board.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sheriff.
Okay, ma'am,
Not ready, come on.
somebody mark this down.
Oh, I have a long list.
She didn't have anything to say today. I'm sorry,
Eddie.
I can't let it go.
It's all right.
Monty?
I don't have anything on
Nothing.
Nothing. I've got, I just got one thing for us to consider at our next meeting. I wanted to talk about, that's it, that's Monty. We're one of the few counties in the state that doesn't have an official seal. And while that's not necessarily one that I'm saying we need to adopt something. So at our next meeting on the 15th, I would like for us to consider adopting something. The first county, I've been told that's probably okay. First capital really actually refers to a city rather than the county, so I'm not sure if that's appropriate or not. The barrel racer and the pump jack probably ought to be switched places from left to right, right to left. Other than that, I think everything, I like what the person that drew this up for us did. This was done by an artist, not by me. Right?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing the American flag on it myself. The Oklahoma flag at least.
Okay, in the background or?
Yeah, something, I mean, just something.
Take the barrel racer off, maybe put an X of the two flags.
There's all kinds of things that could be done. But we're not, we really can't make a decision on this right now. This is something we'll put on the agenda for next week to talk about. I just wanted to throw this out here as some ideas. And because I really think that we need to adopt a seal, a county seal.
I agree.
I agree.
All right. That's all I have, gentlemen. I will entertain item 18, consideration of possible action on adjournment.
So moved.
I'll second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
We're adjourned.